What's up, y'all? I'm about to do a head tutorial before I do I do a jewelry video. I'm probably gonna close my group in a couple of days. And for those who are wondering why, I've been kind of monitoring that group, and it's not really a lot of interaction in that group. And I make tutorials, and there's not many interactions, not many likes and things like that. So I keep it all the way G. So this will probably be my last tutorial. I will keep it open for a couple of days, and then I'm gonna close it. I'm just gonna take my tutorials to YouTube. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm kind of on here, excuse me for a second, looking for some music so I won't have to listen to all this noise going on in the background. So just give me a second. Hold on. But yeah, this will be my last tutorial, point blank. Okay. So I'm going to experiment here a little bit for this last tutorial I'm doing. So I do not own the rights to this music, by the way. So of course, you know, I love glitter, but you can use any type of fabric that you want. But like I said, I've been getting into this glitter phase. I do use other ones sometime, but if I have on like a top that matches one of my glitter ones, because I only have maybe four or five tops, then I do use them. So that's why you might see them often, but you can use any type of material with this. So I'm going to put it on. And like I said, remember, put them on an angle. And if you have to in the back, you can kind of just, fold it or whatever, and then do that. Or you can like flip it, whatever you feel like doing. I don't honestly know how it looks in the back. Like I said, I kind of do them blind. You may want a mirror to look at the back if it's that deep for you. It's really not for me. But, I understand. You don't want your wrap looking bad, because sometimes I do. It's not perfected in the back, so I kind of be upset a little bit on the video. So I'm like, okay, so now I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it like on an angle right there. I would definitely recommend it if you could get these a little bigger. If you find them, I got mine like on SD, and it's kind of tight on my head, but yeah, that's too tight. Don't make them too tight. I really don't want to like do it over the type of wrap I'm going to do, because this is for I am going to do my jewelry video after this, so I don't want none too tight. Make sure you don't make it too tight and give yourself a headache. Now, I put it on an angle, but it's still not on an angle on the level I prefer to be on, but I'll let it ride. If you find any of these glitter materials for like more than a yard, that's like under like 24 to 7, probably $17.99 is what I paid for the 1 yard. The cheapest. If you can find them cheaper than that over a yard, please let me know. Now, I'm gonna take my favorite wrap right here, and I'm gonna fold it more than once this time. I'm gonna fold it once, two, and maybe even 3 times, but fold it a few times to see where you want it to be at. Try to get it as straight as possible. The one thing I do like about my other wraps is that they're longer. These aren't long, so I'm really working with super short wraps. So what I wanted to do is try to do it to the side. So when I try to do it to the side, I want to kind of put it on an angle. So I was trying to make it real thin. It looks like it may unfold. I'm not going to go through iron it. I'm so country. But if you can, I would definitely iron it if you have time. I do have a one of those steamers, but I don't really think it's on the level it should be. Let me go back a little bit, because I'm really trying to get a certain look. But I'll just deal with what it is. Even if you tie it on, and you tie it on like not too tight and just kind of maneuver it a little bit, I would suggest you do that. So I'm going to have it on this angle right here. I kind of was going for a look where I wanted it to be maybe in back. But like I said, this fabric is short. So if you have longer fabric, then you definitely have more to work with, more room to work with. But when you fold these fabrics, bad enough they're like kind of short, but they're short and thick at the same time. So what I'm going to do is do that. I'm probably going to cover this, because you can have this as a bow, but I would not recommend this particular material. I think I got this from AliExpress. That's what it is. I do love this material, but I love it for certain things. Now, I usually don't sit there and spread them apart, but I think I want to experiment a little bit while I'm on here. So I think I'm going to spread them apart. You can definitely tighten them like that as well. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to see maybe what I can get. Now, when I do that, it makes more fabric. So now I have a lot more to work with. Now I'm trying to get up in here. It's always a gap with these. So like I said, you want to make sure that you try to pin that gap. Now I have notifications coming in, and they're kind of like in the way of what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna definitely turn those off. I'm gonna have to just go and turn them off. I already did it for Facebook, because like when people be in chats and all kinds of stuff, my Facebook goes off. So and it's like out of control, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, no. I had to cut my Facebook notifications off. Now you can have this as a wild child and let it rock. You don't have to have it tamed like I do, but sometimes I let it go, but I'm just going to pin it. Now that's real cute by itself, but like you have to play around with it for a little bit. I'm looking at these things. I cut these pockets, and I think I got to sew them right. I'm like, y'all don't, flamingo.com, I'm like, y'all can't sew, because you know the way they sew their stuff. I'm just gonna cut it, and maybe I could just stitch it down all the way, because it don't look right. Like they just put stuff together. I mean, you know, we all know that they're not sewing professional for a certain amount of money. If it's a certain amount of money, it's not gonna be where it needs to be. And plus, I am a lot heavier than I was 2 years ago. I'm working on it. But it still shouldn't fit the way it's fitting, and that's an issue with me. So I'm personally just bending it, and I'm pinning it around, because like I said, I'm just playing with it. Now what I would suggest, it depends on, you don't have to have flowers with none of this. That's totally up to you, what you want to do with it. That's you know what I'm saying? That's just something new. Yeah, I don't like this, guys. That's just something new that I personally want. I'm just probably gonna like maybe I might just do one of these bad boys. Yeah, I'll make a way to make my stuff work. I told you, I'm a fashion designer. I'll even like put it in here, and I'll put something right there, like a little cute little bow or something like that to cover this. I told y'all I'm a stylist for real. I'm a stylist for real. So just keep pinning it. I tell you, these is everything. These is everything. This is the difference between my hair wraps and a lot of people. Now, when you get those fabrics, like them real good fabrics from certain people, they may stay up like this, because I noticed that like a lot. I'm trying to like this. It's a good African, the good fabric that a lot of Africans sell. So that, or like find somebody over here who's really into it, and they won't sell you just any old fabric. That's why sometimes I think the fabric is really expensive, because it's not this little cheesy cheap fabric we have here. Now this right here, I'm not sure 100% what I want to do with that. I do love everything but that. So that's what I'm trying to decide. Should I fold it? Should I do whatever? And honestly, I'm probably gonna put something over this, because I don't want this much fabric far as this part. I don't really want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. So I'm trying to see what I can do. I'm going to gather the fabric together, and I'm gonna see. I guess I gotta turn off the notifications for that group. Yeah, y'all. What I would suggest, maybe you can fold it, but like this part right here, you really gotta play with. Now, I love the fan, but I kind of wanted it on the side. It's a little more bigger than I thought. So, like I said, guys, these pins are everything. And I'm gonna rock with that. Now, like I said, this part right here, like where the gap is, and you guys bring it together, I'm definitely pin it right there. Doesn't matter if you want to pin it from the back. I may just pin it right here and pray you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say get ones that match, so you won't have to pin as hard. But I'm gonna keep going around. I'm trying to decide if I want this tamed. And I do like it like this, but I think I'm going to tame it today. I know you like, this is tame. Yes, this is tame. Yes. Remind me of my high school friend, Hyman. So, no, I know, I'm still looking at my clothes. I'm looking at that like, This is why I need to just go back and get into the sewing game. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have it hanging on the side. You can have it like either way. Like you can have it like this. You could have it like this if you want it like that, which that is cute too. You can do so much. You can make it go up more. There's a lot of ways that you can style these hair wraps. I can literally come with a style, with several styles. Sometimes I'm taking these bad boys down and another creation come. So this is just a basic look right here. I hope you can see my pins. I really don't know, but this is a basic look right here. Now I would suggest you put something right there where that bump is. You don't have to, but I would, personally, I would. Now what I did was I got a couple random bows to go with this, so that's what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna play with it, see what I want. Now being that and this is when I go in and I look. If I want it going all the way around. I personally wouldn't mind having a little band going around. Now these right here, I do love them. Honestly, I do, but I wish they came in a smaller size, like something like this, but not with the, these are from the dollar store. These are real cute. If you can find these without the glitter, I would recommend them. I would definitely recommend them. But this glitter right here, y'all, that's why my eye like that. I'm like, the glitter game. And see how beautiful this is? Now, you can either keep it this way. I mean, you might see that a little bit. You can position it higher lower, whatever you want. So this is a basic look. These are basic wraps for me. So this is like using just 2. I usually use like 4 or 5, so I use a lot of wraps. So now I'm going to look at my outfit and my wraps, and I'm going to start doing it according to that. So that's when I'm going to look like, should I do this one? Should I do a rose? If you really guys want to know the process, this is really what I do. Now, I love this with it, but due to the type of bow it is, I may go with that. You can do bows all willy-nilly. It doesn't really matter, but I'm looking and I'm looking. Trying to decide what I want. I want to see real good, that's why. Ooh, see, that stuff getting my eye. Okay. Make sure you can have a place to put it where you can maybe have a little hole to stick it through. This is that makes it easier to stick in, and you won't have to work as hard. Now for me, this is a little thicker one. You will not have to work this hard usually with most of them, but just find a little flap. Like I just stuck it somewhere. Yeah, don't mind me. I hope I ain't got nothing on my face when I do my jewelry video. Last time this stuff fell on my lip. I was hot. So then you start forming it, and just forming it, playing with it. But basically, you get the gist, guys. You just start playing with it. Now, you usually after these tutorials, you want to do a turnaround. But it may not be that way today, y'all. It may not be that way. That's what I try to do. Maybe I should try to learn how to edit that into my video. There was a sister who gave me an app to do this, so I could do that. Now, honestly, keep it real with y'all. I don't like that. Now, I'm just gonna go around. You see how it can be to put these flowers in? And then I would just personally keep going around, keep going around, keep going around. That's way too big. So I'm looking, I got quite a few of these, it looks like. Now, I would suggest with these small ones that you kind of double them up a little bit to kind of like create a double bow with these. I think that would be much easier when you're pinning, so you don't have to like work so hard to pin them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Let me do this. That's why I said hair wraps to me aren't just head wraps. These are my creation. This is one way I show my art, my creative art, you know, artistic gene that I got in me. I cannot draw. But I can create some other way. Everybody has a gift to create, and everyone has a gift to create. Everybody. So I'm just going in here and I'm looking. Get a bunch of. I'm talking about this. Should invest in these. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Invest in these. This is, if you want head wraps, special head wraps, invest in these. Now, it's at 20 minutes already, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is for this particular video. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what it should be like, but I'm probably going to tweak it a little bit off camera. Ooh, look, there's stuff in my eye. But this is going to be the complete look right here. Make sure you pin these really good. I definitely need a mirror to tweak this a little bit. So that will be it right here. This is it right here. Like I said, I'm just making an example. This is really not my complete look, but this is just, you know, you got to play around with the flowers and decide the way you want the flowers to look. Now, most of the time, I would suggest the flowers go in the way, like if you have a headband like this, I would suggest sometimes it's just easier just to go in that way. But me, I just want to be extra. So I was going to try to just have a band, a head wrap, you know, band right here, but I need to get in the camera and really see them. So I'm going to go and do that in my big mirror, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Well, YouTube, Nicole Levels, if you want to see these tutorials in the future. But like I said, I'm going to close this group down very, 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 very soon. Probably like next week sometime. Bye. Maybe 2 times.